Effective communication, prepared by Arvin Soliva. Prayer.
Attendance check.
Class rules. A. Always give your best. R. Respect everyone. 5. Voice out with purpose. 1. Inspire others. N. Never stop learning. In every recitation, you will be given meta strips, which will be part of your recitation points in our subject. Drill. For today's drill, we will have our vocabulary words. Vocabulary words. Students will share one vocabulary word and craft a sample sentence using the given word. Interpreting meaning in spoken, written, and multimodal academic and technical texts, and how it is shaped by audience, purpose, and context. At the end of the lesson, students are expected to 1. Define technical writing and academic writing, including their key characteristics and purposes. 2. Differentiate technical writing from academic writing by comparing their audience, purpose, and context. 3. Identify how academic and technical texts become multimodal through the use of visuals, audio, and other modes alongside written text. 4. Analyze sample technical and academic texts to determine their features and functions. And 5. Apply understanding of academic and technical writing by creating short, multimodal sample outputs that demonstrate their structure and style. Guide questions. What do you observe from the two examples provided? What are the differences between the two examples? Which example uses more formal language? Why do you think so? Which type of writing do you prefer to create? Explain your answer. Which of the two types of writing is more complicated to craft? Why? Essay. The importance of classroom cleanliness in promoting student learning. Classroom cleanliness plays a significant role in supporting student learning and academic success. A clean environment helps reduce distractions, allowing learners to focus on lessons and classroom activities. When students study in a space free from clutter, dust, and unpleasant odors, their concentration improves and their stress levels decrease. Cleanliness also promotes better health by minimizing the spread of germs that can cause illness-related absences. Schools that maintain tidy learning spaces foster a sense of discipline, responsibility, and respect for shared environments. By keeping classrooms clean, both teachers and students contribute to a learning atmosphere that is safe, comfortable, and conducive to quality education. Project proposal. Wi-Fi for plastics. Smart Trash Bin Exchange System. Supreme Secondary Learner Government, SSLG, Calbayog City National High School. Project title: Wi-Fi for Plastics, Smart Trash Bin Incentive System for CCNHS. Proponent: Supreme Secondary Learner Government, SSLG, Calbayog City National High School. Background and rationale. The school continues to face issues with plastic waste, especially plastic bottles scattered around the campus. To address this, the SSLG proposes a smart trash bin that gives students free Wi-Fi access every time they deposit a plastic bottle. This encourages proper waste disposal, promotes recycling, and motivates learners through digital rewards. 4. Objectives. Encourage proper disposal of plastic bottles, reduce plastic waste around the school, promote environmental awareness and responsibility, reward positive behavior with free Wi-Fi access, support school cleanliness and sustainability. Project description. Students will drop plastic bottles into a smart trash bin equipped with a sensor. After detecting the bottle, the bin will release a QR code or PIN that grants limited free Wi-Fi access. Collected plastics will be stored for recycling. The system is simple, student-friendly, and promotes daily cleanup habits. Sixth, target beneficiaries. All learners and staff of CCNHS. Seventh, implementation plan. Planning, coordination and designing the system. Construction, building and installing the smart bin. Launching, demonstrating the system to students. Monitoring, monthly checks and collection of plastics. 8. Budget covers materials for the smart bin, sensors, router/Wi-Fi setup, printing of QR codes, and assembly. Exact costs depend on available materials or donations. 9. Expected outcomes: cleaner school environment, better recycling habits, responsible digital use, increased student participation in environmental programs, innovative tech-based waste reduction strategy. X. Conclusion. The project blends technology and environmental advocacy by rewarding recycling with free Wi-Fi. With the support of the school administration, this initiative can greatly reduce plastic waste and inspire students to practice sustainability daily. Guide questions. What do you observe from the two examples provided? What are the differences between the two examples? Which example uses more formal language? Why do you think so? Which type of writing do you prefer to create? Explain your answer. Which of the two types of writing is more complicated to craft? Why? Academic text versus technical text. An academic text is a type of writing used in school or research. Its goal is to explain, argue, or prove a point, often based on studies or evidence. The writer may also share their own analysis or interpretation, as long as it is supported by facts. It focuses on one main idea or topic and explains it in a logical and organized way. Key idea. It aims to prove or explain a concept, usually using research, analysis, and sometimes the writer's viewpoint. Examples of academic text. A research paper discussing the effects of online learning. An essay explaining why climate change affects agriculture. A thesis analyzing a character in a novel. A position paper arguing for a specific social issue. A technical text is a type of writing that explains a product, process, or service in a clear, direct, and detailed way. Its goal is to give facts and instructions so the reader can understand how something works or how to do something. It does not include the writer's opinion, only information. It is usually used in fields like science, engineering, computers, or technology. Key idea. It teaches you how something works or how to use it using straightforward and factual language. Examples of technical text. A manual showing how to assemble a printer. A step-by-step guide for installing a computer program. A Geeks for Geeks article explaining how a sorting algorithm works. Instructions for using a laboratory tool. Manuals, reports, specifications, guides. Instructions. Group formation. The teacher will divide the class into 5 groups and provide each group with an envelope containing a topic to analyze. Brainstorming session. Groups will have 5 minutes to discuss and brainstorm their assigned topic. Instructions. Role assignments. Each group must assign a leader, presenters, and puzzle masters, members responsible for organizing and structuring the information for presentation. Presentation and discussion. Presenters will explain their topic comprehensively, ensuring clarity and depth in their discussion. Group brainstorming. Group 1. Comparing technical and academic writing, audience, purpose, and context. Group 2. Multimodal text. Group 3. Different modes in communication. Group 4. Types of multimodal text. Group 5. When can an academic and technical text be multimodal? Group brainstorming. Group 1. Comparing technical and academic writing. Audience, purpose, and context. Group 2. Multimodal text. Group 3. Different modes in communication. Group 4. Types of multimodal text. Group 5. When can an academic and technical text be multimodal? Comparing technical and academic writing. Audience, purpose, and context. Criteria.
Technical writing. Academic writing. Audience, primarily specific, practical users such as engineers, technicians, employees, or consumers who need clear instructions or information to perform a task. The audience may have varying levels of expertise, so clarity and precision are essential. Primarily scholars, researchers, or students in a particular academic field. The audience expects rigorous argumentation, evidence-based reasoning, and formal structure. Purpose: to inform, instruct, or guide the audience in performing a task, understanding a process, or using a product. It focuses on practical application, problem-solving, and efficiency. To analyze, explain, argue, or contribute to knowledge in a field. It emphasizes critical thinking, supporting claims with evidence, and advancing scholarly discussion. Context: used in professional, workplace, or applied settings where clear, actionable information is required. Examples: manuals, user guides, technical reports, product specifications, and instructions. Often multimodal, incorporating diagrams, charts, and step-by-step instructions. Used in educational or research contexts, including classrooms, academic journals, and conferences. Examples: essays, research papers, theses, and academic articles. Can also be multimodal in modern formats, e.g., research presentations with charts, diagrams, and multimedia.
Audience difference. Technical writing is practical and user-focused, while academic writing targets readers seeking in-depth understanding or scholarly argument. Purpose difference. Technical writing solves problems or instructs. Academic writing develops knowledge and reasoning. Context difference. Technical writing is applied and workplace-oriented. Academic writing is research and education-oriented. Both types can be multimodal today. Technical writing often uses visuals to enhance usability, while academic writing may include charts, graphs, and multimedia to support arguments and research findings. Multimodal text. A multimodal text is a kind of text that uses two or more modes of communication, such as words, pictures, sounds, gestures, and layout, to create and share meaning. Anstey and Bull, 2010. In a deeper sense, multimodal texts reflect how people communicate in the 21st century. They allow meaning to be expressed through a combination of modes, helping readers and viewers understand ideas not only through language, but also through emotion, image, and design. Kress and Van Leeuwen, 2006. They are common in newspapers, advertisements, films, social media, and digital learning materials, showing how modern communication goes beyond plain text. In a multimodal text, each mode has its own role and function. Kress, 2010, page 28, in the meaning-making process, and usually only carries a portion of the message. Written language, spoken language, and visual, auditory, gestural, tactile, and spatial patterns of meaning are all modes. Different kinds of modes that we take in information from other people, Mamiko, 2010. Different modes in communication.
Mode versus medium. A mode is a communication method. Written language, spoken language, and visual, auditory, gestural, tactile, and spatial patterns of meaning are all modes. The route or system through which communications are transmitted is referred to as a medium. Media is the plural variant of medium. Usually it refers to objects involved in transmitting the message, such as telephone, TV, radio, newspaper, online, etc. Types of multimodal text. Multimodality does not necessarily mean use of technology, and multimodal texts can be paper-based, live, or digital. Paper-based multimodal texts include picture books, textbooks, graphic novels, comics, and posters. Live multimodal texts, for example, dance, performance, and oral storytelling, convey meaning through combinations of various modes such as gestural, spatial, audio, and oral language. Digital multimodal texts include film, animation, slideshows, e-posters, digital stories, podcasts, and web pages that may include hyperlinks to external pronunciation guides or translations. When can an academic and technical text be multimodal? An academic text becomes multimodal when it includes additional modes to support or enhance understanding of a concept, argument, or research. Examples: research papers that include graphs, tables, diagrams, or images. Presentations, like PowerPoint, that use text plus visuals plus audio. Infographics summarizing academic content using icons, colors, and charts. Video essays where explanations, footage, voiceover, and text combine. Digital posters for reporting findings with visuals and written explanations. Why multimodal? To help explain complex ideas clearly, highlight data visually, and engage the audience. A technical text becomes multimodal when it uses multiple modes to explain a product, process, or system. Examples: user manuals with step-by-step instructions plus diagrams or images. Technical reports with charts, flowcharts, and schematics. Instructional videos combining spoken instructions plus demonstrations. Product guides using icons, labels, and annotated visuals. Software documentation with screenshots plus text plus interactive links. Why multimodal? To make instructions easier to follow, reduce errors, and improve usability. In summary, an academic or technical text becomes multimodal when it uses written text, visuals, images, graphs, charts, diagrams, audio, gestures or demonstrations, interactive features, hyperlinks, buttons, animations, all working together to communicate meaning more effectively. Alpha and delta alpha means the things that you learn from the lesson, and delta the things that you still confusing on your end. Express it your way. Group 1 Academic Infographic Creation. Written plus visual modes. Task: create an academic infographic that explains a lesson concept, e.g., causes of climate change, types of cells, social inequality. Your infographic must use concise academic text, visuals, icons, charts, diagrams, images, structured layout, spatial mode, output, a digital or printed infographic. Purpose: to show how academic writing becomes multimodal using visuals and spatial design. Group 2, Video Mini Lecture, Spoken plus Visual plus Gesture modes. Task: create a 2 to 3 minute video lecture explaining a topic using academic writing principles. Your video must include spoken academic explanation, visual supports, slides, text on screen, images, graphs, gestures, and facial expressions when presenting. Output, a short instructional video. Purpose, to demonstrate multimodality using spoken, gesture, and visual modes simultaneously. Group 3 Technical How-To Guide with Annotated Visuals, Written plus Visual Modes. Task, create a technical instruction manual, step by step, for a simple process such as how to make a Google form, how to brew coffee, how to reset a phone, how to organize files. Your guide must include clear technical writing labeled images, diagrams, or screenshots, arrows, icons, or numbering spatial mode. Output, a printed or digital guide, manual. Purpose, to show how technical texts rely on visuals to reduce error and improve understanding. Audio plus text academic commentary, audio plus written modes. Task, create a short podcast-style audio clip, 1 to 2 minutes, explaining an academic concept. You must also submit a written summary, keywords and definitions, optional background music or sound effects, audio mode. Output, an audio recording plus written academic notes. Purpose, to demonstrate how audio enhances understanding of academic content. Interactive technical demonstration, spoken plus visual plus spatial modes. Task, create a screen recording, tutorial, teaching users how to perform a simple technical task, such as installing an app using Canva, navigating an online platform, editing a document. Your video must include step-by-step spoken instructions, on-screen cursor movement, spatial mode, visuals, highlights, boxed areas, on-screen text. Output, a screen-recorded instructional video. Purpose, to show how technical texts become multimodal through spoken explanation plus visuals plus interface interaction. Thank you for listening.